Hey developers, today we're going to be finding out the quickest and easiest way to fork a protocol and then deploy it on Scroll. Scroll recently launched their mainnet, so we're going to play around with it and get some stuff deployed to their testnet for now. So we're going to work with friend.tech. Friend.tech's been popular. Let's fork friend.tech and deploy it on Scroll. Hi, I'm Michael Dankinich from Cookbook.dev. Let's get started. We'll get started at the base explorer and type in friend.tech, and we'll select the shares address and we'll copy this to our clipboard, and then we're going to head and paste that into Cookbook's search bar and select import from address. And then we'll select import. Cookbook will open up the smart contract code from the friend.tech shares v1 contract in Cookbook, and now we can go ahead and work with it really easily. So we can do things like learn about portions of the contract just by highlighting it. Let's say we want to analyze this code snippet. Chef GPT, Cookbook's AI Solidity Copilot and Assistant, will actually go ahead and tell us about the code snippet that we analyzed, and we can go ahead and do things like ask questions or talk to the Copilot and say, tell me about this smart contract. And just like that, Chef GPT gives us a great answer. Now that we've learned more about our friend.tech shares v1 contract that we imported into Cookbook, we can go ahead and open our smart contract code in Remix in one click through the Cookbook interface. So just like that, our friend.tech shares v1 contract is opened and compiled in Remix. And in order to deploy it to Scroll, we simply select injected provider MetaMask. And what we're going to do is we're going to add Scroll's testnet and mainnet to our MetaMask wallets and switch over to that. So we'll add testnet and we'll add mainnet. And we can do this right from the Cookbook.dev Scroll chains page, where we list protocols and smart contracts that you can work with on Scroll. Now that we've got Scroll added, we'll make sure we're on Scroll Sepolia. And we'll have to get some testnet tokens, so you can go over to the Scroll docs and look at some of the faucets they have listed and grab a couple Sepolia testnet tokens. So now that we have our testnet tokens, we can go ahead and make sure that we select our friend.tech shares v1 contract and go ahead and deploy that to Scroll. So we're going to pay a small fee of our testnet tokens and give it a second, and our friend.tech shares v1 contract, or our own version of friend.tech, is now about to be live on the Scroll testnet. So just like that, we can see that that's been successful. We can go into MetaMask, contract created, and we'll go into our block explorer and see that our contract here has been created. And from here we can go ahead and verify our contract and then work with it either in Remix over here, so we can interact and call different functions in our smart contract within Remix, or we can verify our smart contract on Scroll Scan and work with it there. So just like that, you're able to import smart contract code into Cookbook.dev and then open it in various IDEs. For this video, we used Remix. And just like that, we deployed friend.tech to Scroll in just a few easy steps.